Hi, let's see the concept of string functions in SQL. Guys, we have seen various kind of built-in functions, right? So, we can say them as aggregate functions also. Aggregate functions are also comes under built-in functions, and these string functions also comes under built-in function, meaning that these are the functions that are given by the language developers. We have to simply use those wherever required for us, right? And if you observe, aggregate functions are going to take one column as input and they are going to produce the respective output, right? Similarly, if you take any kind of function anyway, they are going to take set of parameters as input and they are going to produce the respective output according to the requirement, right? So now let's see one of the string built-in function, that is concat method. See, method is the alternative name for function. Concat is a kind of a function which is meant for the purpose of concatenation of two or more strings. More strings, meaning that if you would like to append two strings, then I will use a method called concat method, and you need to define what are those two strings. Those two strings, like this way you can able to use. So this is like for example s1 and s2. Your result is going to be s1 s2. S1 S2, right? For example, I want to make it some separation between those two, then concat of, I can use it as a three strings. The second string is space, that is empty. Third string is S2. Then you are going to get S1 space S2. Like this you can able to use a concat method. See how you are going to use it in real world, right? For example, I have a data here, friend details data is there, right? So now I would like to combine I would like to combine the friend names along with their city names, and I need to make it concat operation, meaning that you need to have Sai, Medellin, like for example JK, Kadapa, like this you need to have to get the data. Okay, fine. So what I will do now, I will try to make use of operation select. I want to display their, for example, city as well as friend name. Along with this, I need to have the their combination of names, concat of the city comma friend name. From which table I need to have to get from the friend details table. Observe now, you got, right? So the city name along with the sai, they are going to be combined. Guys, here you are going to get some certain kind of confusion, right? As there is no space. So what I can do now, I can just simply give some empty space as second parameter. Now equal. For example, if you want to add more number of strings append to this one, you can able to use the concat method. Okay, fine guys. So this is the general way. For example, i want to update I want to update in the other column, in the same table of the other column. What I can do, first I will need to update the table, alter table name, that is the table name. The table name is friend details. You have to add, or else guys, can I update it in the same name? No need. So I can able to add the column name is like full name. I am calling it as a full name. It's having a data type of size as let me take it as 100, right? Table is created, right? So if I try to print select star from friend details, you are going to get all the full names with null values. Now the point here is, in place of these null values, I have to update it with their full name. With their full name. So then what I can do, simply update what I need to update. The table name is friend details, I need to update. Set full name, I need to update it with what value? The combination of friend name along with city separated with space. So what I can do now, I can use simply concat of what is the field name you need to add? First friend name, followed with separation of space, followed with city. You need to do city. That's it, right? I am not going to write any where condition because I want to update for the entire table. Entire table. If I press enter, it is going to affect it for 14 rows. Observe now. This way in the real time it is going to work, right? Sai, Madeline, JK, Kadapa, like that you are going to see. Okay, fine. Next kind of method, that is upper method. You know, the name itself is clearly meaning, which is meant for the purpose of converting into the lowercase letters into uppercase letters, right? Similarly, lower is a method which is meant for the purpose of converting uppercase to lowercase letters. For example, I want to have the friend name. I want to have this friend name data to be in uppercase letters. So what I can do, update friend details, set friend name equal to upper of, again I am passing the same name. Is it working? Yes, upper of friend name. That's it. So I don't want to go with the condition, or else I can go condition where let me take age is equal to 25. I will go with only first one. Try to observe, only one row is affected, so that is also for the first one. Try to observe, it will be converted into capital letters. That is the advantage of upper method. And similarly lower method you can do, and trim method is there, right? So trim method is meant for trimming the data, meaning that if there are any empty spaces are there, uh, either at the left side or at the right side of the string, then those going to be removed. So trim method is meant for the purpose of to remove extra spaces, either at the left side or at the right side or at the both sides, right? For example, try to take it with the thing here. I am trying to do select. I am directly using trim method. So I am going to give some spaces, Krishna, some spaces. I have pressed enter. Observe guys, even you have given the spaces, you got the normal Krishna only. But if you are going to give simply the data, you got as like this. Try to observe the difference. If you are going to give normally, you are going to have the spaces as usual, you are going to have the right side space as well. But if you are going to have applied trim, it is going to remove from the left side as well as right side. For example, I want to remove it from the left side, so then I can make it as left off. Sorry, it should be L trim, not left. L trim off. It is going to trim from the left side. Similarly, if you want to trim at the right side, then you can go for R trim also. Okay, fine. Now let's see the other kind of operations like right function, left function, and substitute function. Right, these three will be comes under extracting operations. Some extracting operations. So what is the meaning of extracting operation? If I am going to have a data, something like Jaya, from this I want to extract the last two characters. Then I can able to use a function called write function. Write function, right? So for example, write of Jaya comma 2. What is the meaning of this one? It is going to extract write two characters, that is YA. For example, if I say that left of Jaya comma 1, it is going to produce J as my output because it is going to get data from the left side. See, I will try to do that same thing. Select, uh, for example, left of Jaya comma 1. You got J. Similarly, if I are going to apply, like for example, 2, you will get JA. Like this, similarly, you can able to work for write also. If you are able to observe the substring method, which is meant for to get the data from the anywhere, not from the either left completely or it from the right side. Okay, so guys, substring method, for example, substring of Jaya comma 2. What does the meaning of this one means? It is going to extract the string data from the second position. Second position is what? A, Y, A. Y. For example, if I say Jaya comma 2 comma 3, meaning that it is going to extract it from the second position, and third parameter defines how many characters you want to print uh, from the respective position. That is the meaning of the third parameter. See, observe, select. I want to do like substring operation. Select substring of, substring is Jai Krishna. From this, I want to get it from the second portion, and how many characters I want to have? 3 characters. Right? A Y A you are going to get. Right. Similarly, if I would like to apply in the real time, select my table name is friend details, where it contains a column called friend name. I want to extract some data from the friend names. Substring of. So I am going to pass the column name, friend name, comma. I would like to get it from the second position to fifth position. Fifth position means 5 characters. 5 characters of the friend name, which is available at friend details table. Press enter, you are going to get the entire data. Guys, observe, it is going to start with the second position and it is going to get the remaining thing. If there are nothing is there, it is going to just make the empty spaces. This way you can able to use substring for the purpose of to extract the data from the existing data. Similarly, sometimes you may get required to insert certain data at a particular position. At a particular position, then we can go for insert method. Insert of, insert of. I want to insert certain data in the string called Jaya from the position 2, from the position 2 to 3 characters, or let me take as 2 so that you will get clarity. 2 characters. The string I would like to add, the string I would like to add is JK. What is the meaning of this one? This is the main string, and this depends from which portion you would like to add the data, add the data, and how many places you want to replace, how many places you want to replace, 2 places, with what data you would like to replace, like replace date I can call, replace data, right? Try to take select uh, insert of, Jai Krishna, Jai Krishna. The position is second position, and I would like to replace 2 characters with JK. Observe now, wherever the index position, the position is going to start with 2, that is A, and how many characters I need to replace? 2 characters I am going to replace. So it is going to be fitted. So J, J, K, A, and remaining thing as is. But the thing is here, sometimes you said like here third parameter has 2 characters, but if you are going to give, if you are going to give 3 characters, what is going to happen? It is going to replace all those things. Observe, those 2 characters place, it is going to place completely CSC. Here the third parameter defines how many characters you want to remove, and you need to insert the new data. You need to insert the data, right? That is the way you can able to work with the insert method. Similarly, next kind of method is there, replace method. Replace method, right? So replace method is meant for the purpose of replacing the some part of the existing string, some part of the existing. So the thing is here, you can write as replace of something like the same, like Krishna, where small a should be replaced with the capital A. Can I do like this? Yes. Let us observe. So select replace string I am directly using where the name is like this, and small a should be replaced with capital A. This is my requirement. See, observe, wherever small a is there, it is going to be replaced. Similarly, in real time, what is going to happen? Select, for example, friend name, comma, replace all friend names, wherever, for example, what is the common data that we are observing here? Let me take or k. Assume that k, small k. It's only like single character. It can be like multi character also, right? So wherever k is there, you need to replace with capital K. I think k you cannot able to observe. It can be or with capital R. You can replace with anything. So I think we need to define from which data? From friend details. You can observe, guys, wherever R is there, that is going to be operated with capital R, K R capital R. Like this, you can able to use. Guys, have you got any doubt? Like, is these two are same? 10th one and 11th one, right? Here also we are trying to replace like AY with JK. Is it both are same? No, complete not same. Replace is going to perform on all possible ways, on all possible locations. Whereas coming to insert is going to replace at the specified locations. At the specified locations. That's it. It is not going to search for the string. It will just replace the string data. Whereas coming to replace, it is going to first search for the string, then it is going to replace it with this one. And also that replacement is done at all the levels. Okay. Similarly, next one, reverse. The meaning is having the same thing, right? When we are going to have, when you would like to make the string to be reverse, then you can go for using the method called reverse method. The complete thing is going to be reversed. Similarly, the important one, the last one, string comparison, right? So which is meant for the purpose of comparing two strings. If two strings are equal, it is going to produce the result as 0. If first string is smaller than second string, it is going to produce the result as -1. If first string is bigger than the second string, it is going to result as +1. So how we are saying that it is smaller, how we are saying it is bigger? Based on the dictionary order. Based on dictionary, right? So let us check. For example, I am trying to give two names. So those two names I need to compare. strcmp of, let me take it as CSC, comma CSC. strmp is not there, right? strcmp is there. Observe, you got the data as result as 0 because both are same. See, guys, you can write alias name also, right? As equal or not, right? Equal or not value is 0, right? If I am going to make certain kind of modification, let me take as D, you are going to get as -1 because C is first in dictionary and D is the next level. That's what you are going to get. For example, if I made something this as E, you are going to get now +1 because after the second string is smaller than the first string, so you got as +1. So like this you can able to work with the string comparison function. So like this you are going to have various kind of other functions also. These are the common functions that we are going to use in real life. Thank you.